In this video, I take a look at the many beautiful airlines and airplanes visiting Johannesburg International Airport on a regular basis. But I'm here for this one, where I was served the most disgusting scrambled eggs I ever came across. I've been to Johannesburg or Tambo Airport many times. While it's not always super organized, it usually provides a pleasant experience with a clean terminal building and great shopping, including a huge selection of South African wines and all sorts of African souvenirs. JNB is also regularly visited by a bunch of airlines from all over the world, from Qatar Airways dispatching A350s to Lufthansa offering daily flights with a rather elusive Boeing 747-8. Which offers a first-class cabin, which I have covered in another video. Condor's marketing geniuses put their A330neos on display, and there's A380s too. Have you ever been on this beauty? And there it is. Turkish Airlines is sending out one of their A330-300s that's going to take me to Istanbul Airport. The flight is overbooked, with people being put on standby just because they didn't check in online. So I'm not too excited about getting on board.
I'm expecting you.
Good afternoon. I consider this a friendly smile. Try to remember that. There won't be another smile on the whole trip until we land in Düsseldorf. As expected, boarding was extremely slow, with people constantly blocking the aisle while casually trying to find a space for all their belongings. Turkish Airlines provides a decent pillow, as well as a cheap blanket and headphones, which both come wrapped in this unappealing plastic. I'm not a fan of the safety video. What do you think about it?
Your protective medical mask, and if any, face shield. Place the oxygen mask over your face, covering your nose and mouth. Or simply get in touch with the flight attendants for more
But then things got a lot worse. Due to a technical issue, the aircon was not working on the ground, making the cabin quickly heat up to 35 degrees Celsius. With little to no communication, this situation lasted for almost 1 hour. Funny enough, they asked for customer feedback shortly after takeoff. Extremely hot was missing on the list, but I happily answered their questions. The in-flight entertainment system might appear a bit dated, but it offers a pretty good selection of movies, TV programs and other stuff to keep you busy. Thankfully, the flight map also loaded after a little while. Soon after takeoff, menu cards were given out, something I would love to see more often in economy class. And wow, what's that? An amenity kit in economy class. Not well presented by the crew though. Let's have a look inside this beautiful looking little pouch. We have the usual things inside: earplugs, a pair of very red socks, eye shades, a wooden toothbrush and toothpaste, as well as moisturizing cream. Not too bad at all. If there's one thing I was looking forward to, it's the Turkish Airlines catering, often praised by travelers. And this dinner service did not disappoint, scoring with a flavorful chicken curry and a proper apple crumble. After dinner, it was time to check out the lavatory.
So this is a very spacious loo, relatively clean. Okay.
The rest of this 9-hour flight was rather uneventful and only briefly interrupted by an okay breakfast service. Nothing to write home about. I would summarize this flight as underwhelming. Aircon not working on the ground, no smiles or proper communication by the crew, and a dated hard product. On the positive side, we have menu cards and amenity kits. The food was slightly above average.
Elevator going.
The new Istanbul airport is absolutely massive. I was directed to a shortcut through security due to the short connection. But it still took forever to walk over to the other side of the airport where my departure gate was. I will definitely need more time to explore the airport on another trip. This can only be a first impression. I got to the gate in time to board another A330, this time bound for Düsseldorf. This aircraft has a slightly different cabin layout, certainly good enough for a 3-hour flight to Germany. This flight was not busy at all, and you still get a pillow, but no blanket or amenity kit. And then it was time for the most disgusting scrambled eggs I have ever come across. I'm not even sure what it was or what it was supposed to be. Anyway, I tried it, but it was not edible. Would you eat this? Can you guess why they give out pillows? Well, you need a pillow to keep the tray table level to prevent everything from sliding towards you.
So what's wrong with Turkish Airlines? Let's start with the cabin crew. I didn't see any cabin crew member with a smile on his or her face. I don't know what's wrong. They don't even look at you when they're talking to you, but they barely talk. No smiles, quite impolite, not talking at all. I don't know what's wrong. And the food was partly disgusting, to be honest. Like today's breakfast, eggs. Yeah. The first flight from Johannesburg to Istanbul, the aircon on the ground wasn't working, so it was 35 degrees and we were sitting there in the plane for 1 hour. Everybody was complaining. There was only one announcement telling the passengers that the aircon wasn't working and it might be a little bit hot, but it was very, very hot, and it was hot for an hour. That flight was also overbooked, so many people who didn't check in online and just went to the airport were put on standby by Turkish Airlines. I have never seen anything like that before, so I don't know how many people actually had to stay at Johannesburg, but that was a weird thing to see.
Okay, I think I will give Turkish Airlines a second chance in the future. Next time in business class. Maybe this trip was just bad luck. If you would like to watch that video, please consider subscribing to the channel. Also have a look at my other videos, which include first-class flights on Emirates, Lufthansa and all Nippon Airways. Thanks for watching.